Struggling to book your next DMV appointment in South Carolina? In just a few minutes, you'll discover a foolproof method that will save you time, stress, and frustration. Welcome to the Explainer, everyone. Today, we're taking a process that honestly most of us absolutely dread, and we're going to turn it into something you can literally master from the comfort of your own couch. I mean, if you've ever spent a whole afternoon waiting for your number to be called, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But the South Carolina Department of Motor Vehicles has completely revamped how they do things, and we're going to walk through exactly how you can take advantage of the whole shebang.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Because, the biggest myth out there is that dealing with the DMV means an automatic, mind-numbing 3-hour wait. But the very first question we actually need to ask is, do you even need to go in at all? We all have that universal dread of the physical waiting line. But what if I told you that for a huge number of transactions, an in-person visit simply isn't necessary anymore? The system has changed drastically over the last few years, and I was genuinely surprised by just how much power you now have right at your fingertips.
Here's our roadmap for today. 1. Do you actually need an appointment? 2. Skip the trip and go online. 3. How to schedule your visit. And 4. Preparing for your DMV visit.
Section 1. Do you need an appointment? Let's figure out right now if the specific transaction you need actually requires stepping foot inside an SCDMV branch. The days of just walking in whenever you feel like it and hoping for the best, those are largely behind us. To understand how we got here, we kind of have to look back to April 6th, 2020. That's when the SCDMV officially mandated appointments for most in-person visits. Courtney Saxon, the SCDMV Director of Branch Services, pointed out that this move was designed to eliminate traditional waiting lines and just streamline the entire process. And while it definitely started out of necessity during the pandemic, it's pretty amazing to see how it fundamentally changed the DMV for the better. Guaranteeing your time with a customer service representative is a massive upgrade.
Section 2. Skip the trip. Go online. This whole shift builds into something called digital decoupling. Basically, that's just a fancy term for separating standard paperwork from physical branch locations.
The official portal you need is scdmvonline.com. And guys, the list of what you can do there is actually pretty incredible. Address changes, license and ID renewals, registration renewals, paying reinstatement fees, requesting collision reports. It's all there. Here is a massive pro tip from the sources though. Address changes. By law, South Carolina residents have to notify the DMV of an address change within 10 days of moving. You can do this online for totally free. It automatically updates all your linked vehicle and driver records. Now sure, if you want a physical replacement card with the new address printed on it, that's going to cost you $10. But the system update itself, completely free and instant.
And this brilliantly illustrates just how robust the online system has become. The number 8 is super crucial here. Get this, if you hold a regular non-commercial license, like a Class D, you can actually renew it online once every 8 years. No way, right? Well, there are a few catches. You need to be a U.S. citizen, your license can't be expired for more than 9 months, and you've got to have 5 or fewer points on your driving record. You also need an SC-licensed eye care professional to electronically transmit your vision screening results to the DMV using Form 412NC. But if you hit all those marks, you just pay a $25 fee online and you are totally done. No physical trip required.
Section 3. How to schedule your visit. Because, let's be real, what if your specific need absolutely mandates a physical appointment? Say you're upgrading to a real ID for the very first time, or you need to take a physical road test. You obviously can't take a driving test from your living room sofa.
Now, the absolute most crucial point here is making sure you're in the right place online. Please pay super close attention to this. You must use the official free website scdmvonline.com. Do not get scammed. The DMV explicitly warns us about predatory third-party websites that try to trick you into paying unnecessary fees just to schedule an appointment. Booking through the official state portal is 100% free. If a website is asking you for a credit card just to reserve a time slot, close the tab immediately.
Once you're safely on the official site, keep the number 21 in mind. You can book your standard DMV appointment up to 21 days in advance. But here's another huge pro tip for you. Road tests are in exceptionally high demand. They often book out weeks, sometimes even months in advance. So please do not wait until your beginner's permit is about to expire to start looking for a time slot. Book it as soon as you're eligible.
Honestly, the booking process itself is surprisingly simple. Step 1, you might be prompted to quickly verify your email to create a basic portal profile. And then you just select your transaction or test type, like a Class D automobile test. Step 2, pop in your driver's license or beginner's permit number.
The system's also going to ask for your social security number just to verify your identity. Step 3, enter your name and date of birth. Step 4, a map will display, letting you choose the most convenient location and pick from the available dates and times. And finally, Step 5, enter your contact info. Oh, and if you ever run into troubleshooting issues, like maybe you didn't receive a confirmation or you need to cancel or reschedule, you can simply log right back into this portal using the confirmation number they emailed you to adjust your time slot. Easy.
Section 4. Preparing for your DMV visit. Because securing that appointment online, that's really only half the battle. This final section is arguably the most important one. There is literally nothing worse than waiting weeks for an appointment, showing up, and getting turned away at the door because you forgot a single piece of paper. To prevent that nightmare, follow the rule of 3 for your paperwork, especially if you're getting a real ID or a first-time license. First, you need proof of identity and citizenship. So, a U.S. passport or an original birth certificate works perfectly. Second, you need proof of your physical South Carolina address. If you're getting a real ID, you actually need 2 of these, like a recent utility bill, a county property tax receipt, or your W-2. Third, you need proof of any legal name change history. If the name on your birth certificate doesn't match your current legal name, you absolutely must bring the connecting documents, like a marriage license or a court order. Seriously, expert advice here. Physically double-check your paperwork and download the state's document checklist before you leave the house to ensure nothing is forgotten.
And hey, pay really close attention to this next requirement, the number 9. Any document you use for proof of a physical South Carolina address is subject to a very strict 9-month rule. That means your utility bill, bank statement, whatever you're using, it cannot be older than 9 months from its issue date. If you bring a tax bill from 2 years ago, it will not be accepted and you're going to have to make a brand new appointment. Always double-check those dates before you walk out the door.
Now, what if your required documents aren't in English? Well, there's a specific protocol you have to follow, and it involves Form 4030. This is the official translation document. You can't just translate them yourself, right? They must be translated by a certified translator, someone with ATA certification, or a qualified translator who provides a letter of verification from their employer on official letterhead. It might sound a little strict, but it ensures total legal accuracy for your state documents.
Ultimately, this whole highly organized, scheduled system doesn't just help us everyday drivers, it keeps the entire state running. Executive Director Kevin Schwedo noted that keeping commercial truck drivers on the road is absolutely vital to deliver supplies and keep grocery store shelves stocked. By requiring appointments and pushing standard tasks online, the DMV ensures that essential services, like commercial driver testing, can stay operational without getting bogged down in endless lobby lines. So, the next time you need to deal with your license or registration, the question is really simple. Will you skip the trip and handle it online, or will you efficiently schedule your in-person visit? By using these official tools available, you are completely in control of your time. Now, please note the DMV policies and procedures may change, so it's always best to verify information through official sources or the South Carolina DMV website before proceeding. But armed with all this knowledge, tackling the DMV suddenly feels like a breeze rather than a burden, doesn't it? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and hey, happy driving!